Chain of thought prompting, or CoT, simply asks the AI to show its reasoning process instead of jumping straight to an answer. That one change dramatically improves accuracy on complex problems involving logic, math, or multiple steps. Look at this Apple problem. Asked directly, the model might just blurt out a number with no way to catch a mistake. But when we add the phrase, "let's think step by step," it works through each stage. John starts with 3 apples, gives away half, which is 1.5, leaving 1.5, then buys 4 more, reaching 5.5. By writing out each step, the reasoning process catches errors and keeps the logic consistent. You can actually see how the answer was built instead of trusting a guess. So, how do you actually switch CoT on? You don't need anything fancy. A few simple phrases do the work. The classic one is, "let's think step by step." You can also say, "think through this carefully," or "explain your reasoning," or "show your work," or "walk me through your thinking." Any of these signals to the AI that you want the full thought process, not just a final result. The trick is to add the trigger phrase to your existing question rather than rewriting everything. Keep your original problem, then tack on the instruction to reason it out. That tiny addition is often the difference between a confident wrong answer and a careful correct one. Let's try it. Here's a direct question. What's 15% of 80? On its own, that's a quick answer prompt with no reasoning. Your job is to transform it into a chain of thought prompt. Keep the actual problem, then add a trigger phrase and ask the AI to show its work. A strong version says, "calculate 15% of 80, think step by step. First explain what percent means, show the calculation method, work through the math, then state the final answer and show all your reasoning." Notice it still contains the real problem. It includes a CoT trigger, and it has enough detail to guide the model. That combination is exactly what turns a one-line question into a reasoning prompt. Chain of thought isn't needed for everything, but it shines in 4 situations. First, math problems, like calculating compound interest on $1,000 at 5% over 3 years, where you ask the model to think through each year step by step. Second, logic puzzles, such as ordering people in a line from a set of constraints, where reasoning through the rules prevents sloppy guesses. Third, decision-making, like build versus buy, where you want the AI to walk through the considerations methodically. And fourth, debugging, where code returns undefined and you ask it to trace through the execution step by step. The common thread is that the answer depends on several connected steps. Whenever that's true, CoT is worth adding. There are 3 handy ways to structure a chain of thought prompt. The simplest is just your question followed by, "let's think step by step," and you let the model lay out its own path. The structured pattern gives the AI a skeleton, an analysis section with step 1, step 2, and step 3, then a clear answer line. This works well when you want consistent, organized reasoning every time. The third is verification CoT, where the model first solves the problem, then explicitly checks its own work, and only then states a confirmed final answer. That extra verification pass is great for catching slips. Pick the pattern that fits. Simple for quick reasoning, structured for analysis, verification when accuracy really matters. Here's why CoT reduces errors so well. Take the question, "is 17 a prime number?" Answered yes or no on the spot, the model can easily slip. But with chain of thought, it checks itself. A prime is divisible only by 1 and itself. 17 is odd, so not divisible by 2. Its digits add to 8, so not divisible by 3. It doesn't end in 0 or 5, so not by 5. 17 divided by 7 isn't whole, and we only need to check up to the square root of 17, about 4.1. Since nothing divides it, 17 is prime. Each step is a small self-correction, and stacking them makes the final answer far more reliable than a single guess. Now it's your turn to put it all together. Here's a classic. A train leaves station A at 9 a.m. going 60 miles per hour, and another leaves station B 300 miles away at 10 a.m. going 90 towards station A. When do they meet? Think about how you'd add chain of thought. What steps should the AI work through? The head start, the closing speed, the distance left, the time to close it. Write a prompt that asks it to reason step by step. Chain of thought turns AI from a quick answer machine into a careful reasoner. Try it right now on this lesson page at freeacademy.ai using the interactive prompt playground, or paste your prompt straight into ChatGPT or Claude and watch it reason.